Well, there was a time in the Marvel Universe when Spider-Man actually changed to Hulk. In the beginning of the story, we can see Bruce, who is standing naked in a large hole on the street, and surrounding him are the debris and destroyed cars. But the problem is Bruce is not able to feel Hulk inside him. This is the first time in so many years when Bruce is not able to find the presence of Hulk inside him. But suddenly Bruce found Spider-Man, who was unconscious as he got hit hard on his head. Now Bruce and Spider-Man, both of them don't know what really happened with them that night and exactly what hit them so hard. Spider-Man asks Bruce to go and hide somewhere because his spider sense was alerting him of some kind of danger. Now Spider-Man was not able to see anything around him, but soon he realized that the danger he was sensing was actually inside his own body. Suddenly Spider-Man feels he is getting way too aggressive, and in just few seconds he transforms into the monster Hulk. Bruce got really tense after he saw Spider-Man in this condition because Spider-Man is not a normal human being. He has his own superpowers, which is combined with gamma radiations, and now Spider-Man has become really very strong, which is now a big issue because Spider-Man doesn't know how to handle so much strength, and he might destroy the entire city if he cannot control the Hulk's rage. In such an intense situation, Bruce immediately contacts the Fantastic Four so that they can somehow stop the Spider-Man. Screen shifts to the place where we see that Spider-Man has already started destroying the city, but fortunately he has not harmed any of the civilians yet. Meanwhile, Fantastic Four arrives and the Thing uses all his strength to fight and stop the Spider-Man, but it was of no use. Spider-Man was so aggressive that even the Thing couldn't withstand his unstoppable force. To control this situation, Reed Richards uses his stretchable body to trap the Spider-Man, and Susan Storm uses her powers to knock out the Spider-Man. Later, Bruce asks Reed Richards that we should take the Spider-Man to the Aster Island immediately, which is an abandoned place and no one lives there. In this way, Spider-Man will not be able to harm any of the innocent civilians. Reed agrees with Bruce and they take Spider-Man to Aster Island. Now that it was morning, Spider-Man turns back to his normal form, but Spider-Man was really tensed out because he didn't want that his mask tears apart and his secret identity is revealed to everyone, and obviously he was also very worried about his pants. But Bruce tells him to not get worried so much as no such thing happened last night. Fantastic Four starts moving back to New York, but Bruce decides that he will stick with Spider-Man on this island for now. Slowly the screen shifts back to the nighttime. Spider-Man and Bruce are sitting in front of a bonfire. At this very moment, Spider-Man was really scared because he no longer wants to change into Hulk at any cost. Bruce tells Spider-Man that he understands his pain and fear regarding his current state because Bruce has been dealing with this pain every day for many years. Meanwhile, Spider-Man again starts to feel that he is changing back to Hulk, and this is why he asks Bruce to hide somewhere, but Bruce tells Spider-Man to not get worried about him. Hearing this, Spider-Man thanks Bruce and changes back to Hulk. Next morning, when Spider-Man turns back to his normal form, then Bruce tells him that last night when he got transformed into Hulk, then he savagely destroyed a lot of things on the island, but he didn't hurt Bruce at all. Bruce informs Spider-Man that he called out a building with the name Norman and knocked it out with a headbutt. Meanwhile, Fantastic Four returns back to this island and Reed Richards informed them what really happened with Spider-Man and the Hulk. He explains that Bruce and Spider-Man was actually fighting Loki before they got knocked out. During this fight, Loki casted a spell on Bruce, due to which his Hulk powers shifted to Spider-Man. Hearing this, Bruce now immediately wants to find out Loki so that they can change this situation back to normal. Both of them wear their cloths and fly back to New York with Fantastic Four, where they find Loki, who was enjoying a hot dog. Loki informs everyone that he did all this for Bruce Banner. He wanted Bruce to be freed from the power and madness of Hulk, but he didn't know that all the gamma radiation will get transferred into the Spider-Man. Loki tried to reverse his spell, but it was no longer working on Spider-Man. With no other options left, Reed takes everyone to Baxter Building, where Reed used to perform his scientific researches. Now that magic is no longer working, everyone started to perform their scientific calculations, but Bruce really got amazed by knowing that fact that Spider-Man was also very smart, and also started to find the solution using his calculations. Bruce informs everyone that Hulk can absorb gamma radiation, so we just need to find a way to transfer back the gamma radiation from Spider-Man to Bruce. Now Reed has a plan and decides to take up the task. Everyone moves back to the Aster Island, where Reed asks Bruce to sit in a room where Reed was going to make a blast of gamma radiation. Basically, their plan was this: at night, when Spider-Man transforms into Hulk, Reed will initiate a gamma blast on Bruce so that he can change into a smaller Hulk and absorb all the gamma radiation from Spider-Man. As soon as Spider-Man transforms into Hulk, Bruce also changes into smaller Hulk using that gamma blast. Then Bruce takes advantage of the situation and absorbs all the radiation from the Spider-Man, and now finally Bruce changes back to his normal form. And with this, the story ends. After listening to this story, there is a question in my mind. What would Deadpool do if he changes into Hulk? Do you know what I think? As soon as Deadpool changes to Hulk, the first thing he would do is take down his pants. And then you can imagine what would happen next. That Titanoboa may try to take over the world. Let me know what do you think in the comments section below. Make sure to like the video, destroy the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification.